If I told you that every spring you might be throwing money away on your garden, would you believe me? Because here's the truth. Every year, millions of people walk into garden centers, fill their carts with colorful flowers, spend hundreds of dollars, plant them with excitement, and by October, they're gone. Completely gone. And the next spring, the cycle repeats. But what if you could plant your garden once and watch it come back stronger, fuller, and more beautiful every single year? Today, I'm going to show you 15 long-lasting perennials that completely break that cycle. Some of these plants will still be blooming decades from now, and plant number 8 is going to completely change how you think about gardening. Let's get into it. Perennial number 1, Black-Eyed Susan. This is the definition of reliable beauty. Bright golden petals, deep dark center, a contrast so bold it grabs attention from across the yard. But here's what really makes it powerful. It blooms for months. Not weeks, months. Late summer all the way into fall, when most plants are already fading. It thrives in poor soil, handles drought, and spreads on its own. Plant it once, and it quietly multiplies year after year. Perennial number 2, Salvia. Now don't confuse this with the short-lived version you see in stores. This one is different. It blooms, not once, not twice, but up to 3 times in a single season. Cut it back after the first bloom, and it comes back stronger. Deep purple spikes that don't fade in heat, and a structure that keeps your garden looking clean and intentional. And deer? They stay away. Perennial number 3, Coneflower. This plant doesn't just look good, it builds an ecosystem. Butterflies, bees, birds, all drawn to it. It blooms for months, survives harsh soil, and once established, needs almost nothing from you. And when the flowers fade, the seed heads feed birds all winter long. This is more than a plant, it's a living system. Perennial number 4, Daylily. There are plants that need care, and then there are plants that thrive without it. Daylilies grow on roadsides, abandoned lots, places nobody touches, and they still come back every year. Each bloom lasts one day, but the plant keeps producing new flowers for weeks, and over time, one plant turns into many. This is one of the closest things to a free garden you'll ever find. Perennial number 5, Garden Phlox. If you've ever smelled a summer garden and stopped in your tracks, there's a good chance this was the reason. Strong fragrance, bold color, tall structure, and it attracts hummingbirds like a magnet. But here's the secret most people miss. Less stems, cows, better performance. Thin it out, give it space, and it rewards you with bigger blooms and longer flowering. Perennial number 6, Russian Sage. This is where most gardeners get it wrong. They give it rich soil, fertilizer, extra care, and it fails. Why? Because this plant thrives on neglect. Poor soil, dry conditions, full sun, that's where it becomes incredible. Tall, airy, glowing with soft blue color that moves in the wind. It's not just a plant, it's atmosphere. Perennial number 7, Bleeding Heart. There's always that one spot in your garden. Too much shade, too little success. This plant was made for that exact place. Delicate heart-shaped flowers, soft pink with white drops. It blooms early when your garden is still waking up. Then it disappears in summer, not dead, just resting, and it comes back again, every spring, like clockwork. Perennial number 8, Catmint. This plant looks soft, but it performs like a machine. Lavender blue blooms, aromatic foliage, and bees everywhere. And here's the key. Cut it back hard after blooming. Not gently, hard. And it comes back again and again and again. 3 bloom cycles, 1 plant. Perennial number 9, Baptisia. Most people have never heard of this plant, and that's a mistake. Deep blue flowers, strong structure, and it lives for decades, not years, decades. But it requires patience. Year 1, quiet. Year 2, better. Year 3, it explodes into one of the most powerful plants in your garden, and it improves your soil while it grows. Now let's go even deeper, because the next 6 plants take your garden from good to unforgettable. Perennial number 10, Lavender. This is not just beauty, this is function, fragrance, pollinators, and even stress relief. It thrives in dry conditions, hates overwatering, and once established, it becomes nearly maintenance-free. And when the wind moves through it, your entire garden changes. Perennial number 11, Peony. This is luxury in plant form. Huge blooms, rich fragrance, timeless beauty. And once planted, it can live for 50 years or more. Some peonies outlive the people who plant them. Minimal care, maximum impact. Perennial number 12, Hosta. Shade garden? Nothing beats this. Massive leaves, bold textures, and endless varieties. It doesn't need flowers to stand out. It builds structure where most plants fail. Perennial number 13, Coreopsis. If you want constant color, this is your plant. Bright yellow blooms that just keep coming. Heat tolerant, low maintenance, long season. It fills gaps, brightens spaces, and keeps your garden alive through summer. Perennial number 14, Sedum. This is survival mode, perfected. Drought, fine. Poor soil, no problem. Neglect, it thrives on it. And in late season, when everything else fades, Sedum comes alive with rich color and texture. Perennial number 15, Yarrow. Flat clusters of flowers, strong stems, and incredible resilience. It handles heat, drought, and tough conditions better than most plants, and it attracts pollinators non-stop. This is the kind of plant that makes your garden feel alive. Now here's the truth most people never hear. You can choose the right plants. You can match the right conditions. But if you ignore this one step, everything falls apart. Soil preparation. Your roots don't grow where the plant sits. They grow where the soil allows them to go. Loosen it deep. Add compost. Give roots space to expand. Because strong roots create strong plants. And finally, if you want a garden that blooms from spring to fall, you need one strategy. Succession planting. Early bloomers. Mid-season powerhouses. Late-season finishers. Layer them correctly, and your garden never looks empty. So here's the real question. Are you going to keep restarting your garden every year? Or are you going to build something that lasts? Because these 15 perennials, they don't just grow, they build, year after year, season after season, better, fuller, stronger. If you found value in this, make sure you hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these plants are you adding first? Now go plant something that lasts.